Hello everyone, it's channel update time, and I want to let you guys know what's going on. First off, I have a small business. My work starts off kind of slow, and then builds up, and then all of a sudden all I can do is work. And then it's gone for anywhere from 2 weeks to 5 weeks, and the cycle repeats. The next 3.5 weeks are the cram it all in time, you know, the rush, the busy time of year. So I'm going to be really busy. There's going to be almost no videos up. I'm going to try to get some made in advance and get 2 or 3 of them up. That's what I've done in previous years, so that when I get a few minutes, I can just make the video live. So I won't be responding to comments or anything for a little bit. It's just how it is. This year's been particularly brutal with my time. My typical work day was to go to work at about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and come home about 11. This year, I've been going to work at about noon and coming home at 1 a.m. So it's been just brutal. On top of the work schedule, the email schedule is crazy. Since I own the business, I have to address most of the emails. I've been spending 2 to 3 hours a day on top of that work schedule answering emails. So it's just been brutal. I'm ready for this one to be done. We've taken some steps at work to correct the email situation so I can have some more free time. And I can see them starting to work. That's a good thing, right? Okay, now, talk about what's going on around here. This room's a mess because I haven't had any time to get up here and straighten it up. That's what I'm doing in a little bit after I go downstairs and straighten up a little bit. But let's get ready for some shaky cam footage. I'm going to grab the camera. I'm going to walk you around the room and show you some things that are going on. So I'm going to pause the camera for a bit. Oh yeah, there was one other thing I want to talk about. I got some grief for my review of this thing versus the Bandai. Some of you, well, most of you didn't give me too hard of a time, but a couple of you did. You're saying this thing is an apple and the Bandai is an orange. Well, in some ways I agree, in some ways I disagree. Your point being is this is a kit for kids. The Bandai kit comes with stickers. Why do they come with stickers? It's a snap kit. They're both snap kits. So let's start there. Let's start with the similarities. They're both supposed to be about the same scale. They're both snap kits. This is a pre-paint, but the Bandai kit comes with stickers where this is painted. They're both from The Force Awakens. They both come with a lighting kit. The Rebel kit was sold with the lighting kit. The Bandai kit, you have to order the lighting kit. A lot of similarities. Where they're different is everyone says this is a build and play kit for children. The Bandai kit is not. Well, one thing you have to consider is Japanese culture. It's different than our culture. Our culture, let's play video games, let's do other things. In Japan, they still have craftsmanship as one of their top things. And sitting down and building a model is admired. Here, if you're 14 and you say, I'm building a Star Wars model, half the people are going to look at you like you're crazy. So there's a huge difference in the culture. So the Bandai kits could very well be kid kits in Japan. I'm not saying that Falcon kit is. It's got too many small little details on it. But the Gundam kits are built by children. This would be built by a child in Japan. I know BB could build it. Okay? So I'm not trying to compare anything bad. And I also suspect some of you that didn't like the videos didn't watch the videos all the way through. Because I said a lot of good things about the Revel models in there. For one, the sidewall thickness issue, they corrected it. That is not like it used to be. The detail they're getting better. It's more accurate. They're getting better. I said that in the videos. So, you guys, some of you just aren't paying attention. You just want to leave a comment, I guess. I know those videos were a half hour long each, so I'm not surprised some of you didn't watch them all the way through. They're a little too long. Some of you did because you wanted to see what was in that box. I understand that. My point being is I did this not out of a desire to knock Revel. Also, if you listened, I said in a video that the Revel kits are no longer available in Japan. They got pulled, which is indicating Disney is the culprit in all this mess. Revell's just negligent in not putting out good models. Go back and watch the X-Wing video. I very clearly said that in the X-Wing video. That we know the Revell kits are no longer available in Japan. They cannot be sold there. That is an indicator that Disney is behind everything. So go back and look. I didn't really knock Revell too much. I just showed you the available kits for Force Awakens. That's what I was doing. I wasn't saying this is a better kit than that. I'm saying this is what this kit is, that's what that kit is. This kit has had, this one, the Revell kit, has had an awful lot of improvements over past offerings. I said that. A good model builder with some skill could actually turn this into a nice looking kit. The Revell kit, he could. He or she could. So, I didn't do it to be mean to Revell. Just saying, go back and watch them if you don't believe me. I said some nice things. Okay, rant off. I had to have a rant on that. Anyhow, I know some of you are thinking, he's got some thin skin. It's not that I've got some thin skin. I'm trying to set the record straight. You know, you guys want to knock me, go ahead and knock me. I will learn that way. Let's show you a couple of things before I go off Steadicam. One thing, I was on Facebook and saw a picture of a decal sheet and said, ooh, that would be fun to have. Not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but I can think of things. I'm going to pull it out of its little, very nicely well done baggie. Hopefully they don't stick to each other. And show you what I have. They were very nicely sent. They still have the protective paper on the top, so let me move that little piece of wax paper and show you with better lighting because my fingers are in the way. Yeah, I'm not going to keep it too steady, and I'm not going to get it too focused in because the person who sent them to me was complaining people were copying and printing their own. When someone goes to the effort to make a decal sheet like this, I mean, there are hundreds, well, not 100 decals on there. Maybe there are, from looking at it. I mean, you could take a quick count if you froze the camera right there. There are an awful lot of them, and this person went to a lot of trouble to track these down and make this thing. I bought them for that specific reason. There's lots and lots of different decals here for different insignias. They're all Star Wars related. There's Empire, Rebel, and quite a few others. It's a nice decal sheet. Nicholas Sagan is the one who produced it. So, yeah, I might PM him and see if he minds if I put a link in the video. Because some of you might want this. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but it was such a nice decal sheet, I had to have it. I am sure I will find a use for it. Just like I found a use for some other decals I bought. Especially if I can get off my hiney and start doing some things that are in my head. I want to start scratch building. Okay, another thing to show all of you. T-shirt. Yeah, I bet some of you noticed this. A friend of mine named Michael King made the t-shirt. He told me that Carrie Fisher ordered one. It's got nice textures. Nice rubberized textures. Let's go on to Shaky Cam, shall we? Camera is free of its mounting. Glow-in-the-dark shit. Video update will be coming soon. The model work is done. The decal work is started. Those decals are very ill-fitting. A lot of fun there. The tapes keep the doors closed while I'm moving it around. They disintegrate. I did some correcting so they don't disintegrate on me anymore. What you do is you spray it with clear paint. And they don't fall apart anymore. But you gotta know they're falling apart. That's a problem. Cosmos Strader, I did some seam work on it. I gotta finish that. I lost the nose piece. It's here somewhere. Didn't lose it. Ooh, we got some Maquet goodness in here. It is near done. You can see I've been metallizing it in the mystery ship shuttle. I've been metallizing it. The head needs a little bit of work. That's what's slowing me down most is the head. I got a little bit, I want to weather this up. I've got some decals I want to put on it. I need to fix the front of this gun just a teeny bit. We're out of focus, but that fixes that. So he is near done. I'll have him done. I get a 5-week vacation in 3.5 weeks. That gets done. This gets started on. I just have some seam work along the back half of him to do. You've seen him sitting here on and off for a little while. Like the tail seam right there doesn't look too good. The neck is not looking too great, but not looking too bad. That neck looks better than I'd hoped. This side of the neck, you can see it. On this side, you can't. So I need to get this side to look like this side, and I'll be happy with the neck. See, he's not so far along. Lunch in the box over there is in good shape. Over here, I moved all my radio control stuff up here, so I would have room somewhere else. The stuff was all in a closet somewhere else. I got a little shelf and put it up here. I got a Roomba I need to move so he can start cleaning the room for me. But anyhow, I need to make a video of this guy. Took me a while to figure out how to fly him. I've wrecked him twice, both from, yeah, you can see the blade's got a good chip in the end of it. Both times I wrecked him, he was within 2 feet of the ground. I'm landing it, and the wind just throws it. I haven't found the kill switch, so when it's on the ground, the rotors kill. I have, but I'm not used to clicking it, so it takes a little bit. I got an airplane down here to fly, a foamy. So I got to get bound to the radio and start learning to fly it. I got a radio to sell. I need to sell this DX7 because I got a DX8. You can see the box for it down there. I got a Fat Shark in the backpack there I got to play with and learn how to use. You've seen footage of the Lego RC car. It's actually really fun to drive since it's so fast. This needs to be straightened up. This is BB's little area here. Okay, yeah, my funny hat bag is there. I went out and bought the Darth Vader Hot Wheel car. I don't know why. I just liked it. Okay, and this is my last project in this room, other than cleaning up. I got myself some bookshelf speakers. I found these guys at $150 off list price. New in the box, brand new, no nicks, no nothing. So I finally got some speakers for the receiver over there, so they're getting wired up in the next little bit after I clean up downstairs a bit. We also have Halloween decorations to put out. Not Halloween, Christmas. You're going to get some Halloween video up this week. I know I'm going to do that. I know it's like a month after Halloween, but, you know, that's how time is. At Christmas time, I kept promising I bought this for a specific purpose, a contest. During Christmas, I'm going to have that contest. I'm going to give this away. That would be something fitting to do at Christmas time, wouldn't it? Because, well, that's what I bought it for. I didn't buy it for me to be in my collection. My collection's big enough. I might start purging some of this stuff on eBay. We will see because, well, there's too much of it and I have to find room. This stuff can't go on the shelves. I have to find room for it on the shelves. I cannot leave it in the middle of the floor. So I've got to start doing something. Either that or it goes in the attic, and I don't want to see what it looks like after a hot Texas summer in that attic over there, because it's about 160 degrees Fahrenheit in that attic in the summer. That would not be good for anything, I think. Well, anyhow, everyone, hope you enjoyed the little walk around the room. I got to put the Revel kits away. Now, one thing, some of you said, why did you buy this other than to knock Revel? Nope. I didn't buy it to knock Revel. I bought it to practice weathering on. It's got a very good detailed surface. I can practice weathering this, so when I get to that fine mold, the fine molds or the Bandai Falcons, I'll know what I'm doing. This wasn't that expensive. If I ruin it, I put it in paint stripper and start over. It's 2 pieces. Okay? I'm not ruining a really good model kit. That's a very good use for this. Practice my weathering skills. Okay? So, I'll show the videos on that. I'll show you what I'm doing so we can all learn together. That should come up over Christmas because I have time over Christmas to do certain things. And Mr. Gundam over here says, please paint me, please paint me. He needs his paint. He needs his paint and his detailing. And I envisioned a nice base for him in a factory. So, you know, in a warehouse being repaired. So I got some work to do. I'll talk to all of you later. Hope you enjoyed the video.